friends. Welcome to our distance learning for today. We are going to do some writing. So we are going to write some all about books. So our learning target for today is I can write all about books. Now we wrote some of these in our classroom together in our writing folders, and so we're going to do that today as well. We're going to learn how to get started, and we're going to get a couple of pages done. So let's get into it. All right, friends. So let's take a look here. I have written our learning target. I can write all about books. Now that's not that you're writing about books. You're writing books that are all about something else. So I wrote, what do I know a lot about? Before I start my book, I need to think about some different things that I know a lot about. Now, I'm going to list them here. I know a lot about horses. I know a lot about dogs. I know a lot about fireworks. I know a lot about paint. I know a lot about cats. I know a lot about numbers. And I could keep going and listing things, but I have some good topics here. Now remember in your tiny notebooks where we did this on one of your pages in your tiny notebooks where we wrote down things that we knew a lot about and then we picked one. So that's what we're gonna do now. Miss Day's gonna look and I'm gonna think, you know what? I think I wanna write about horses. So I'm going to write about horses. So I'm going to erase some of my board here so I have room to work. And yes, this is a little penguin. He's working as my eraser today. Okay, so here I've got a book. It's all just blank paper. And I am going to get started writing my book today. Now, I am not going to write anything on the front cover yet. We're going to do the cover very, very last. So I'm just going to try to get started. Now I picked my topic. Now I'm just going to try to write the first page, maybe first 2 pages, okay? So I'm going to think about, in my brain, I'm going to think about all the things I know about horses. And I might write some of that over here. I'm going to write horses. And then I'm going to start writing some facts that I know about horses. I know that they run fast, that you can ride them, they wear saddles, they eat grass, and they have hoofs or hooves. Now, notice that I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 facts down. If you do not know at least 5 facts about what you want to write about, then you need to pick something else. I know 5 facts, so I'm going to write 5 facts. So I'm going to go to my first page, because remember, we're not doing anything on the front cover yet. We're just going to start working on the first page. And I'm going to look at my facts. I think I want to talk about what a horse looks like first. Now, one of my facts is that they have hooves. So I'm going to write that. Horses have hooves. Now I'm going to think about what else I know about horses, about how they look, since that's what I'm writing about on the first page. Now if you're writing about something else, then think about what you could add to your first page. I know that one of the facts that I wrote down over here is that horses have hooves. Horses also have hair, and we call that hair a mane. They also have long, hairy tails as well. Horses have hooves. Horses have, I ran out of space, so I'm going to go down and all the way back over. Manes. Horses have tails. Now I have my sentences written, so I'm gonna draw a picture. Now I think I'm gonna draw a diagram. Do you remember what a diagram is? A diagram is a fancy picture that we can use to show different parts of something. So I'm going to draw my horse, and I might come back and add some detail later, but I'm just gonna get a start of a drawing of a horse here. Here we go. Here's one leg, 2 legs, there's his tail, there's another leg, and another leg, and then I'm gonna add in 1 ear, and then another ear, and then his name is gonna be right here. And then maybe a little eye, and a nose, and a big smile, because he's a happy little horse. Okay, so I got my picture drawn. Let me draw on the hoofs. And then I'm going to start labeling my picture, because this is a diagram, and I need to label my picture. Now I talked about hooves, so let me label those. Remember, we draw arrows, and then we write what they are. Hooves. What else did we write about on this page? Let's see, I wrote, manes. There we go. And then what else did I write about? Tails. And there is my first page. So let me go to the next page. Now I already wrote about this fact, so I'm gonna take that right off so that I don't get confused and write about it again. So let's go to the next page of our book. I've got one page done. Let's look at the next page. Now I wrote about what horses look like. Now I think I might write about what horses do. So horses, one of my facts is horses run fast, and one fact is horses eat grass. So let's write those. Horses can run fast. They like to eat grass. All right, so I'm going to take those facts off of my little list over here so I don't get them confused. All right, now I'm going to draw my picture. Horses can run fast. So I think I'm going to draw a picture of a horse running. I might draw quite a few horses, in fact. I'm going to draw a little grassy patch here. There's all my grass. Because what was one of my facts? They like to eat grass. So I'm going to draw a picture of a horse eating some grass. There we go. There's a horse eating grass. And then I'm gonna draw one maybe running. I might do a little bitty horse running. There we go. So I got horses running, just like I wrote about in my sentences, and I've got a horse eating grass. So then what I can do is I can go back and color this, which I'm going to do later. So that is our writing lesson for today, friends. I want you to make sure that you are having 2 pages in your story today. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope that you have written some great stuff, and I look forward to working tomorrow. Bye-bye.